Josh has been working his socks off, bless him, last night to build us a studio, put it all together. And yeah, there are little things missing, but what we wanted to make sure was that you actually got a live stream. And that you could, we think that we have got a much better stream here for you. So that should really help with never having buffering and stuff like that. It also means this. Good morning, Gemma.
Good morning, everybody.
We can have her live on the phone, which is joyful. Absolutely joyful, because I know that you lot have missed Gemma, and so we can have her remotely with us. How are you, Croaky?
I'm like, well, exactly. I am like the disembodied voice.
You are. Now, I want to show you something, because whilst we've been working away, we've taken on board all your comments from our previous studios. And I want to show you this. I'm so excited about this. Bear with us. We know that the lighting is out. We know that. But just look at that shot. Look at that shot. Is that not, Gemma, can you see that shot? Is that not the best shot?
It's great.
Right. But here's the thing, right? I can go closer. I'm in control, sort of. Isn't that cool? And then I can show you fabrics. Here, on the desk. So I'm going to be having a little play with this. There's my phone and Gemma. And today's fabrics... Oh look, I've gone old school. This is the other thing that you need to know. I have gone proper old school with my cutting this morning. I don't know if they even sell these anymore. I have absolutely no idea. I started out using these, but I couldn't find my Big Easy this morning. I've got all of your rulers ready to pack and ready to do. Got all of those. Could I find my own? Could I? Ecky thump. Absolutely not. So no. So this morning's fabrics are all waterproofs, okay? We've had this range of fabrics before. We've had one of them before, which sold out, so I got it back in again because it's always a staple. Now let me find them. Let me see if I can find these on the table. Oh, hang on. Look at this. Oh. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? I am impressed with that. I'm really impressed with that. Look, I can go a bit closer for you. I can go right. I can go there. Oh, there we go. We'll hang there for a bit, shall we? These fabrics are all your waterproofs. Don't know where I am on the screen. Here we go. Let's start them from here. And they are on a 3 for 2, because so I think the thing that has been very prevalent for me is that in moving house and everything else, I have been very much so on the old Facebook Marketplace. Gemma, we love a bit of Facebook Marketplace, don't we? We really do. And what I've discovered is that lots of people are selling their rattan furniture, but they're selling them and going, oh, but our cushions are damaged. So, we're not selling it with that. And we go, okay, fair enough. But what we've discovered is that actually these fabrics work brilliantly. Now, before we crack on, let's just have a little look. So I've got some lovely messages from people here. So let's just have a look. We've got Pam here. We've got Laura here. Morning, lovely ladies. Yay, Gemma. Yep, she's here. Anne's here. Wow. Ginny's here. Good morning, everyone. And such a lovely day it is. Yeah. I got so wet getting Emily yesterday. I just sat in the seat, in the chair, in the car. That's the word. I'm so tired. Sorry. Just dripping. Just everything was just dripping. It was just awful. Jane says, wow, great to see you back again. And to hear Gemma. Yeah, Ginny's able to watch today. Good luck in your new studio. Joe's here. Good morning. Joy's here. Happy new studio. Good morning, Gemma and Tasha. Love to have you back. Good morning, everyone. Julia's here. She remembered. Joy's here as well. Deb's on YouTube. Good morning. Tanya's there. Hello. Congratulations on the move. Thank you. Diane says, good morning. Fab to see you. And a hello to Gemma. Lovely to hear you too. Pam's just had a slice or two of chocolate cake to celebrate our new studio, which is lovely, and that's her excuse. She's sticking to it. Stick away. That's absolutely fine. Claire says, we can't hear Gemma now. You've moved your phone. It will go back. Don't worry. She's also not saying anything. Hang on. Because I turned my volume down because I was on Facebook looking at you guys. So there we go. Right. Okay. I'm going to get rid of Facebook so that you can't hear that. Otherwise we'll get there. Gemma, you can speak now.
Love it. She's not saying anything. I mean, there's a first time for everything, isn't there?
I need to
fabrics, Tash.
Yeah, these new fabrics. Firstly, I need to get my head around how this new camera works, so you're going to have to bear with me. This is a little bit of a, you know when they open a new restaurant and you have a soft launch?
Yeah.
I feel like today is a soft fabric launch, no pun, all the puns, and here it is. Now, Gemma, you have a beautiful garden. You had yours done a couple of years ago, didn't you? Like properly done.
Mhm.
With like porcelain tiles and everything.
Yeah.
How beautiful would this Klimt look in your garden?
I'm really struggling to choose between all of them because the fabric that we've got on our seating area, we've got like a little sun deck at the back, and it was grey, and it is now purple because the sun's bleached it.
Oh.
And that will happen, but it does give me the perfect excuse to now cover those cushions. Now this fabric is water repellent, yes, brilliant, but also UV resistant, so it's got a really strong fastness to light, which can't complain at that, can we?
Well, you can't. So for me, this is a really not multi-dimensional, but multifunctional fabric. So we're going to have a little remake of the Essential Wash Bag, if I can remember how to make it, because it's been a few years now. It's been nearly 3 years since I made that. Can you believe it?
Right here.
I know.
A long time, right?
Yeah. And we made it initially with this and with a faux leather. But since we've made that, we've got cork. We've got all of our waxes.
Quite.
We've got all sorts.
Well, and Natasha, you know what I made recently for our camping trips as well. In that we've got windbreaks, we've got the poles.
Yeah.
The fabric, I mean, windbreak fabric quite often isn't great, is it? It's that awful plasticky stuff that's got, it frays as well.
Yeah, it's impossible to sew with.
Oh, but I've got fabric and I've made new covers for my windbreak poles, and so straightforward, so straightforward, and they're amazing. But also, nice and robust. Because if you use cotton, cotton's lovely, it looks really pretty, but it's not water repellent and it will sag, whereas these tend to hold their shape a little better.
You do not need any saggy poles.
No, don't want it sagging. But no, these are really great. And I've got a deck chair at the side of the house as well. And I thought to myself earlier, I was like, could I take the deck chair apart, recover?
Yes.
Be so nice, wouldn't it? A Morris deck chair. Come on now.
Well, let's talk about what we've got, because we've got 4 Morrises. We've got this. So this is the Leicester. And we've got it in blue, and we've got it in, is it forest? Maybe.
You want the actual colours, Tash?
Go on then. Spoil us with your actual words.
Both of them are called Natural Leicester. We've got one on Moonlight, which is pretty blue.
One.
That's 058. And then we've got it on Forest as well, which is 059.
Hey, do you know what though, Gemma? I bought the Moonlight one, not just so that I could think of a Moonlight Sinatra, but look how beautifully it goes with the willow bough.
Stunning, isn't it? And willow bough. Oh my God.
It sold out, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, we couldn't keep it on the shelf. So if it is one that you bought before, and then now like, I wish I'd got some more, here it is. They've got it back.
But not just that.
They're lovely and wide, aren't they? They're nearly as tall as me.
Right, let's have a little play, because this is your dark bronze Bonneville, which I think goes across the board, works with all of them. But if you wanted, like you said that your furniture had gone to purple, well then this is your storm. If you want to put, these are the waxes. If you wanted to put your storm grey with the blues, I think that really, really works. But it also, in fact, do you know what? I'm being a little ahead of myself, Gemma. Let's show everybody these fabrics that we've got, because these are on a buy two, get a third free. So buy the half metre. If you want to, you can have 1.5 meters of the same fabric and only pay for 1 metre, which is pretty epic. So you've got your Leicester in 2 different colourways, which are these 2. And then you've got your Willow Bough, which is this one. So they are 3 of your Morrises. Okay. I need a bit more desk. Bear with me, caller. I need a bit more desk.
You need more space.
Now that I can zoom, this is very exciting. Very exciting. And then the last of the Morrises is here. It's a pomegranate and a what?
Oh, let me pull
What was
that
it
back
called?
up.
I can't remember what it's called.
Bird, isn't it? Bird and... Let me pull it up. I will tell you post haste.
Oh, thanks.
Bear with. We have... Yeah, Bird's pomegranate.
Right. So, I know he's round the wrong way, the birds, but here are your 4 William Morrises to choose from. Into the mix, I'm going to throw a sneaky Klimt. So if you want a bit of abstract, doesn't matter which way round it goes, throw in a bit of Klimt. I'm using Klimt today.
So pretty.
It's so pretty. But then this one. I got this in the duck egg. Look at this. How stunning is this in your duck egg?
Beautiful.
Now this is roses. Is it roses and hydrangeas or just roses?
I would say it's English roses.
English roses. Reminds me of my
The
grandma.
duck egg. Yeah, the duck egg is English rose in duck egg.
Isn't that stunning? I just love it. Could you imagine your cushion covers covered in that? Actually, Gemma, this would work because it's got like the purpley bits in there for you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's really
beautiful. Tash,
go on.
We have lovely messages saying Happy New Studio House. We have Sue with us who says Gemma la 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 la. But we also have Sue saying, did you just say Moonlight Sinatra? Just died laughing. No way I'll ever know it as Moonlight Sinatra again. No, it's a Tashism.
Yeah.
And she does say Moonlight Sinatra, and we all laugh about it. But actually, when you're not party, Sue said joke. Yeah.
I do. I have certain things that I just. Do you remember? There was
You all know.
I worked for the RSC for years, and I remember one of the shows has a character called Mrs. Malaprop. And you have malapropisms because she gets words wrong. And I'm a little bit like Mrs. Malaprop. But there are certain things. It's like sriracha. I've learned how to say it, Gemma. Sriracha sauce. But we would always... I know. We would always go and get our lunch, wouldn't we, from the cafe.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh yeah, and a bit of that scorchio sauce, please. And they just knew. They knew exactly what I meant. They knew it wasn't the right word, but they knew exactly what I meant. And there are just some words. I don't know if it's about being dyslexic or a bit this or that. I don't know what it is, but it just means my brain's a bit odd. So yeah, I do say the wrong thing. Soz.
You did, when you said scorchio sauce the first time, I mean, I was bent double laughing, wasn't I, in the sandwich shop.
Yeah, but everyone knew.
Oh, God.
Everyone knew.
Yeah, it really was like one of those tenor lady moments. I was proper howling.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just get to know. They just get to know.
People get to understand. and then you learn to talk Tash, and there's no going back.
Yeah.
Soz.
There you go. So it's no longer a Moonlight Sonata. It's a Sinatra. That's
Sinatra. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Tashisms. That's right, Julia. Tashisms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I blend it with like Frank Sinatra, because that's what it always reminds me of. Yeah, that's where that comes from. In my head, I'm watching like the Saturday afternoon matinees with my grandma. That's where my head's gone. Right.
Beautiful.
Storm, look at that here.
Ooh.
I know, bit beautiful, right? But also with the blues, the Storm works an absolute. Actually, it works really nicely with all of them. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know if we've got any of that left. If we have, it's only like 1 meter left. This is Cloud. And look how that just lifts everything. Pretty, isn't it? Even this one, it's going to lift. I tell you what though, your light tans and your corks will work a treat. But if you wanted, if you've got some of the darker ones, this is a dark bronze. See, these just work. Especially like this and this. Gorgeous. And then if you go the deeper shades here. I know that a lot of you are waiting for your waxes, guys. We have had, if I just give you a little idea... 5 to 9 on Friday morning when we have to be out of the house by lunchtime. Final push, and this is... So the final push on Friday was to get everything out of the warehouse and the studio. The rest of the house had almost pretty much gone. And the Friday was get everyone involved and there. And I got removal company, everything ready to go. Cleaner ready to come in and clean as soon as we've got everything, like everything was in place. 5 to 9, I get a text message from the removals company, sorry, we've double booked, we're not coming. I don't think I've ever felt so sick in my life. No, it was not the most beautiful moment for me.
Yeah.
Said a few words you couldn't say in church, and then rang the agents and went, actually, we've paid till the end of the month, so we're going to take that whole weekend and you can come and see it on Monday morning. Hence why we had a pre-record and we cancelled the members live and everything, because I had to do the checkout on the Monday morning. It has been... So it meant that I lost the Saturday and the Sunday for organising and sorting all the warehouse and everything. It's just put us back. So I'm really aware that you are behind on your orders. I am so sorry. Compounded with that, Jane's away all this week as well on holiday, which she deserves, and was booked like way in advance. It was just an unhappy coincidence. Well, happy for her, but unhappy for me. So just please bear with us. Your tildes are cut. You can see these are various tildes cut. My gosh, that flew. I'm so sorry that we couldn't get you more. We tried. We rang our supplier, but it just... We've got a little bit more for you of that next week, put aside for Jane's show on Tuesday. So if you did miss out, we've got a little bit stacked away. And then she's got a beautiful make for you. Really beautiful make on Tuesday. Very excited for that. And then, so we are busy cutting. The planes are going to take us a little while to cut. Please bear with us. We will get them to you. And also just finding where stuff is. It might be that it takes us a little while to actually find the stuff. But it is all here.
Coming together.
It is all here. Yeah, and you know what? Last night I spent hours sorting out the packing desk and getting all of that technology back up and running. Royal Mail will start our pickups again. I think it's today or tomorrow.
Today.
So we now just need to make sure that the printers and everything there are connected and work and blah 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 blah. But boring stuff you don't need to know. And then hopefully normal service will resume, and there will be a lot of cries of where's the? Do you know where the? Who put the? Where's the? Tash, what did you do with? And we will find our merry way. So please do bear with us. This was all part of the reason why you got everything at such ridiculous prices. It's because I knew you're going to have to bear with us whilst we then find it and post it to you. So thank you, by the way, thank you. And then these, we know where these are.
We do.
They're here. Ta-da! Behind me. There they are.
It's behind you.
It is nearly panto season, isn't it?
It really is. Oh no, it's not.
Oh yes, it is. Right, between you, me and the gatepost as well, I have a little 6-year-old about to turn 7 in a couple of weeks' time, of course, because everything happens all at once. What can you do with a 6 going on 7-year-old that doesn't involve hours lost in a soft play dear God, kill me now. What else can you do?
Flummoxed.
I know.
I'm going to say a crafty party, knowing yours as I do so well.
Yes, bearing in mind we've just moved, so there will be boxes and dogs and everything everywhere.
Yeah.
So we've got to throw that one into the mix as well. What are we thinking?
Oh,
It's hard, right? It's really hard.
really hard.
Really hard. So, any ideas that you guys have had? I remember Emily's primary school teacher saying that with her children, she had a rule that you could only invite the number of friends for the number of years that you were.
Oh, so mean.
She said it just saved her having 30 children that they didn't even know or like running around everywhere. I'm like, well, you say mean. Part of me also thinks quite clever. Genius, lady, genius. So yeah,
you're not in the realms of the sleepover thing yet. So pizza, film, and letting them sleep over is a thing when they're a bit older, isn't it? But no, yeah. I wouldn't do that with that age.
We do that in Cornwall. We do that in Cornwall a lot, just because the kids are all. Because it's like going back 50 years in time when we're down there. So everyone's in and out of each other's houses anyway. So at the end of the night, we just have a count up and like text all the mums in the Facebook group and just go, I've got this child and this child and this child. They're going to stay. They've had too much sugar. You don't want them anyway. That kind of responsible adulting.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all good.
No.
Just to show you your corks for the wash bags.
Ooh. How fabulous does that look with that?
I know. This is your small grain. This is your large grain. And this is your gold. Now, I was going to use wax today, Jem.
Yeah.
However.
I
know. I had a slight situation. Do you want to know what my slight situation was?
Go on.
I couldn't find any of my zip pulls. The only ones that I could find were these. Now, with my newfound power to zoom in,
the power's going to go to your head, isn't it?
I know. Everyone's going to get so bored. These are like the sparkliest of zip pulls that I have ever seen. So I might have to go all out with the sparkliest of corks.
You're going to be tech geeking all over the place with this new tech.
Oh, am I? I've got a remote control. That's all it is.
Oh.
That's all it is. But do you know what? This is what they are using in all the TV studios now. When I first started presenting, we would have a bank of cameras, and the lights would flash as to which one it was. So you'd have 3 or 4 cameras per show with at least 2 or 3 cameramen. They'd work a couple each, and then the director would switch between the two, between the shots. Yeah. Now the directors do all of it. They're all remote cameras like ours. Because we had to sell our cameras because they were huge cameras that we had. Because we've had them for nearly 6 years.
Yeah.
And they were massive ones. And there just wasn't space in here to mount them properly. But this new little one. And the number of times that we've shown, like when we used to do the half-meter heavens, and people were like, could we see a little bit more detail of the and we couldn't do it. Now we can. We've got to mount it. We've got wood to mount it. And all sorts of clamps and stuff. Like, it's going to be the weekend's fun. Yes. But for now, I think it's going to be okay. But what you can do is you can preset the zooms. So the other thing that I'm waiting for is my cutout for my desk. So this is my all singing, all dancing desk. That goes up and down. Look, whoop, down it goes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Up it goes, because my back lady is really cross with me for standing when I sew, because I lean onto one hip.
Yeah.
Like so when I'm not on a show, I will be sat like a good girl.
Yes, not standing on one leg.
No, exactly.
A la flamingo.
Is my look in blue. They get their colour through eating prawns, don't they? What do you think they'd get if they were eating
their
blue?
Diet, yeah. It's the shrimp that they eat, for sure.
So what's blue that they could be eating if I was going to be a blue flamingo?
There's not many blue foods, are there?
No, not normal ones.
Not naturally occurring blue foods.
All I can think of are like the raspberry ice things.
Now, explain to me why they make like raspberry sweets and ice things blue.
Don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either, Gemma. It is of confusion to me. Don't know.
Anyone else understand that?
Nope.
No. Okay, good.
Do you think they just ran out of all the colours for all the things?
Well, perhaps they didn't want to have confusion between strawberry and raspberry, but, come on now.
I mean, well, I guess then cherry goes to like a darker colour, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. True.
It's tricky.
True.
It is tricky.
Natasha, these fabrics for today.
Why do you get a third free? Yes.
Yes, exactly. Now we have savvy shoppers. I can see who
Good.
have worked out that you don't just have the limit on 3. You can buy multiples of 3, so you can have 6 or 9 or whatever. Now, what we will do is cut these continuous where we can.
Yeah.
So, if people do want, because we've had a question, would this be suitable for using as a shower curtain? Water-repellent fabric.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Yes.
And they are suitable for your outdoor furniture, your cushions, awnings, windbreaks.
But do you know what?
Blinds.
Thinking about the shower curtain,
Mm-hmm.
I hate a thin shower curtain because it only needs to get a little gust of wind and it's stuck to you. And you're like, get off. Just like that.
Yeah.
So actually these would be heavier. They fall quite nicely actually.
But if you've got a gazebo or a marquee that's got the covers or the curtains torn or that needs it, this would be stunning for that.
Really beautiful.
Panels, all that sort of stuff. But also very nice for if you want to make yourself a water-repellent mat to go and sit out in the garden or when you're going picnicking. There's so many uses. So many uses. Water-repellent tablecloth, very obviously. But smaller pieces, you could cut these into the offcuts and make really nice water-repellent bunting. How pretty would that be?
Ooh.
Pinking, share yourself some triangles and just take.
Do you know what? Actually, you say that. I left our happy bunting stupidly. I left it when we moved.
Oh.
It's in the garden, all set up. I know.
You'll be jumping the fence.
Well, this is the thing. It's all locked out.
Oh.
It's all
No entry.
Yeah, all padlocked. They were while I was doing the while I was busy doing the the handover and everything. There was a guy going around into every single room, putting in security cameras and this and that and the other. Right, I'm going to show you this from whatever angle you need to see it at. So this is the zip pull jig. So the back of it is at the back, and there it is. And oh yeah, so that's the whole point, isn't it? I'm going to get. There you go. Can you see there? You can preset with this. It's very clever. Like places to zoom. So once my machine is in the right place, it'll be able to zoom in and out to that place. Very clever.
That's so good.
So you can see everything that is forward facing is going to face forwards. So including the teeth are going to face forwards, and we just pop that in like so, with possibly the blingiest zip pull in the world. Now if you want to do that thing so that the zip stays closed, you just pull it through twice. Oh, is that Mr. Thomas having a little cough?
Sorry.
That's all right. You've all got the lurg, haven't they? Your
Oh,
end.
he's shared it.
That's so
Sharing's
kind of
caring.
him.
I know.
So kind. So there we go. You can pop your zips on. You've got 2 different lengths for your zip pulls with these. I have not made this make for I cannot remember how long. Now you can see here I haven't opened that and shut that quite. There's a little bulge. It's partly because the zip pull is too big, partly because it was slightly offset when I put it in. Is it going to make a difference? No, because that's going to be open one end. It's just that it's shut both ends, which is why it's kind of exaggerated. Now, I've got one that's going to go the full length, so that's the longer one. Whee! I don't know which way I'm going. Hello. There! Aha! Let's move that across, shall we? Ah, there we go. No. Maybe if I do that. You're going to have to bear with me. Like I say, soft launch, soft launch. Trish is like, it's just as you see it. It's not that difficult. You say this. Ah, there we go. Perfect. We're going to have to play with this camera a lot. So thank you for bearing with me. So you've got, this one is going to go right the way across for the pocket. And then this one is going to be on top. So we are going to just cover the ends. Now you can do it however you like. With these, they don't fray, these fabrics, which is really great. They don't fray at all. So if you want to just fold it over like that and not have lots and lots and lots of layers, then you can. If you want to do it like you would normally, then you fold into the ends and fold over like so, and then sew across. And you can do that in your waterproof fabric, you can do that in your cork, you can do that in, if you were using waxes, you can do it however you like. Now this is where I now need to find where on earth, where, oh no, not that way, come back, come back, come back. Where's my sewing machine gone? I don't know where I'm going. There! Ah, there we go. Hooray! And zoom in. I don't know what I'm doing. This is where the presets will be an absolute winner, won't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So that I don't have to do this. But like I say, soft launch, thank you for bearing with me. In we come. Whee! Oh, look. How close do we want to go? What do you reckon? Oh, look at that. Gemma, that's the shot we always wanted and could never get.
Yeah.
You know that, don't you? That is absolutely the shot we always wanted and could never get. Good. I am now going to just sew across that end. Do you know, of all the things that I couldn't find this morning, can you guess what it was?
What's that?
Of all the things that I couldn't find this morning, can you guess what it was?
No, I can't.
The actual thread for my sewing machine.
Oh no!
Yeah, with like 15 minutes to go, I'm like, hang on, I'm missing something.
Oh, wacky thump.
I know, right? Not my finest moment. Not my finest moment. So yes, that was not ideal. Look at this, look, you can see. This is so exciting. Found some though. I mean, I've not used it before. Don't know, we'll see. But then you've just got the ends of your zips all sorted. Now if I zoom out, whee, and then go down, there we go. Oh, I've got it now. I've got it. I'm there. Right. So we've got 2 zips. And then we need to... Oh, did we decide, by the way? Did we ever decide what we were going to do? Because this is the top part here. And then you've got your background. And then what we were going to do... I've lined it in slate, which is very beautiful. Pretty. I know. Very beautiful, isn't it? Did we... Oh, no, we did. We were going to go cork. We're going to do Cork or
You said-
wax?
You said sparkly cork, but I mean, this is you. You might have changed your mind 3 times since then.
Might have. I kind of feel like I put it somewhere safe. Where did I put it? Talk to me, sparkly cork. What did I do with it? Did I put it somewhere? Where have I, like I've got the world's smallest. Oh, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing to that show today. My brain is frazzled beyond belief.
It's like you just moved house and business and many animals and all of those things.
Well, do you know what? And then had the kids have to go back to school.
How rude.
I know. I think I was talking to you while I was trying to navigate some sort of shopping hell. This is why we don't... Oh, this is quite a good rule actually, because you can turn it around and then you can use your actual thingy against it. Gemma, do our suppliers still sell these?
I part heard what you just said. Was this the Biscars?
Yeah, do our suppliers still sell them?
Let me have a look.
Because they are really good.
They are a great piece of kit,
They're
aren't they?
really
We've
good.
both got one.
Yeah. This was how I started, you see, because before I knew about creative grids and their inbuilt non-slip grip, I started with this. Because I couldn't do anything other than a straight line. Like, that was it.
During the vid, initially, I cut orders with this for a bit.
You did, didn't
From my
you?
own press.
Yeah. We were talking about that the other day, about how you just came on board just to do a little bit, because as an at-home beautician and nail tech,
Yeah,
work was a little slow, wasn't it, Jem?
it was quite slow. Being
During the vid.
go near anybody.
Yes. Ah. Have I just... Oh, I've just done that wrong.
Of course you have.
Of course I have.
Talking, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was talking. What I meant to do was... Oh, man.
Okay, I'm going to do something rogue.
What? Oh,
Well.
no.
Yes, they do, is the answer. Yes, they do, Natasha.
I don't know what the question was, because I didn't
you-
I didn't ask a question
You
that
asked- you
that
have
needed.
asked a question.
Yes, they do.
You've probably forgotten your own question. This guy's rotary cutter.
Oh,
and
they
ribbon
do.
combo.
Oh, they
There
do
we
still
go.
sell it. Yeah. That was my question, wasn't it? Yeah. Sorry.
It was, yeah. But so frazzled are you? You've instantly forgotten your own question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soz everyone.
So yes, they do sell a combo. I am going to put a rather scandalous discount on it.
What?
Just saying.
Really?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy, you're so naughty.
Yeah. Well, you know. So just don't ask me what it is. Anyone wants to see? I can get quite high on the collection, and yeah.
Do we know if they have lots of stock of it?
Well, I'm going
Let's hope. Hey.
to work on the basis that these are a delayed dispatch item.
Mhm.
There we go.
Whilst you do that, I'm going to pop a zip in this.
Oh, if you hear a little whingy voice, that is a small dachshund who's just been taken out to have her morning constitutional.
Oh dear,
Come
is she
back, no
objecting?
one's picking up.
Oh no.
This is the half-blind one who'll just sit and have a little whinge until she's picked up. Bless her.
Bless. I'm going to cut the end of my quarter wash away tape off. Oh, that was the other thing that was nearly a disaster this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I now have like the glitziest zips in the world. But could I find my zip pull tool?
Oh.
Could I find that? Could I find any quilters wash away tape? I was like, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
These are my bread and butter tools. What is happening? And then I remembered where I'd put everything to do with zips, and I ran with 4 minutes to go.
Challenge Annika style.
Yeah. It was a bit. if you have not used quilters wash away tape or a zip pull tool, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There we go. I've checked the stock. They have got a reasonable amount. I've put some in the basket. It's accepting, so yes.
Good, excellent.
Yeah.
I just like them. I started cutting the tilde with it because I couldn't find anything else, and I was like, oh, I've forgotten how much I actually like this. So we're going to take our quilters wash away tape off. We're going to put that on there. We'll do the same with the top of the fabric as well. But this is just going to give us like a front pocket. But the beauty of the front pocket is that you'll be able to get everything in and up, because the back of it is going to sit on top of this like this. Papa! So bear with whilst I try and work out how to... Ha-ha! Oh, look at this! Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Josh, it's a beautiful thing. I can hear his little flip-floppy feet coming this way. Look, it's working. Yay.
Super detailed.
Yes.
Just a little bit of fine tuning on the lighting, but yeah.
We'll get there, we'll get there.
Really good start.
It's alright, you know, I've said this is like a soft fabric, soft launch, which is effectively what it is. We're just going to sew down, and this is just going to make sure that that zip is secured and that the underside of it doesn't flip back up. So that's all this is doing. We did this with faux leather when we first did this, mate, and it was very masculine, and now I've turned it into the blingiest thing you ever did see because of my bling thing. Now I've got to zoom out. Ba, 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 ba. And then come down. There. It's good, isn't it? Very good. Now, this is the way up that I want it to be. So we'll flip it down, ready to flip up. Okay. Which is all very good indeed. Whoops. We will get these presets, so it just goes kapow, 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 rather than me being like, oh, we lost Gemma. We have. How do we? Oh, here we go. Here she is again. Where did you go?
Hello.
Where did you go?
Lost me.
I know we lost you. I'm kapowing in the background. Can you turn the volume of me off?
Or has the internet gone? What's happening there then?
No, dunno, mate. You just went.
Who's back? Back again.
Yeah, I know.
Can we do that
Tell you what though, this is stitching up an absolute treat. Look at it. If you missed out on this last time, this was one of the fastest selling fabrics I think we've ever had. And I nearly didn't get it in, do you remember? I was like, is that gonna, do our viewers, but that's like the wax as well, isn't it? Do you think our viewers would like this? Yes, yes they do.
Well, this is the thing, you know, we kind of didn't appreciate just how many things we'd use this for. And, I mean, especially like the weather we've been having recently, having a bag that's water repellent, shopping bag, tote bags, all of that. And it's so quick and easy to run a tote bag up in this. Or like you're doing, you know, wash bag where you're realistically going to put it down in a puddle at some point and be really annoyed. Water repellent fabric's perfect for all these things.
Mm-hmm. It really is. It really is. Now, what we're going to do now is baste this onto our outer fabric so that this becomes one whole thing. Actually, that's not a bad all-encompassing shot either, is it?
You're like a child on Christmas.
Me?
With all these different camera angles and gadgets and what's it.
Well, I think the thing is,
It's great.
you know, we do take on board when people are like, well, you know, it's a bit this, it's a bit that, it's a bit echoey, it's a bit, you know, your mics keep cutting, like whatever it is, we do take it on board because we only have a business because you buy stuff from us.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the overwhelming thing, isn't it, here?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how that goes. I've done one side. I can't remember what I did with the other side now. It's been so long since I made this. I know that I've done a zippity zip. Honestly, not a clue.
Hang on.
Not a clue. I think.
This is where I'm going to access the instructions for you, dear.
Wow. Yes. I'm going. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go rogue. I'm just going to pop a thing of wash away tape along the top, fold it over, and sew it on like a pocket.
This is a great time for my laptop to freeze, isn't it? And this is a very good point to be made at. Because even when we've written the patterns, we still come back to those patterns.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the time.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter whether it's Jane, Tash, myself, we will, when we have to make something we've not made for a while, even if we've made it with our eyes shut at one point, we will, when we revisit it, have to get those instructions.
Yeah, because you know, you forget, don't you?
Of course you do.
And you probably had to feed an army or something in between. So all I'm going to do now, oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Shall we put a little, I think that we should probably put a nice little pocket down the middle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really are just, you know, rolling with it.
No, I think that is what I did originally.
I'd love to be able to tell you, but the only way to sort that out is to reboot my laptop, which is not the time now.
Do you know what, Gemma? You would be very, very proud of me. You know that shared file where we share all our files? Mm-hmm. Well, because I haven't set the printer up and I couldn't just go in and print myself off a new one, I had to actually go and find it and learn how to use said shared drive.
Well done.
I did that all at 5 o'clock this morning by myself because Josh was asleep and I couldn't ask him to find it for me.
Oh, I'm glad you did do that rather than, you know, phoning and waking one of us up.
I'm basting this in place so that it's not going to shift around, and then I'm going to do that centre seam. So all we've done is, because we know that cork doesn't fray, we can just turn it over and put that hem along there. And then on that line that I just drew, we can then sew a little line. So what you end up with, I keep going to switch it on that, is both sides that have cork around or about the same height. So it sort of flows all the way around, because you lost your ½ inch there, a quarter of an inch turning it over, but you see here you had your seam allowance for your zip. So they do kind of, it will flow all the way round, is what I'm saying. I think I've cut one too many of those. I think that's what was flummoxing me. Now in the original one that I did, I backed this with H640, so it had a really plush finish. Don't know where my H640 is right now. I normally have my great big boxes of interfacing right under where I sewed, but they're not here. So I'm not going to interface today. We're going to see what that looks like. But what we will do is line up all the layers, because we will do a boxed bottom. Yep. Yes, we will. How big of a boxed bottom? Let's find out, shall we? Is that all we did? Is that all we did? Crikey. We did not do a big one at all. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Going rogue.
Does it help you if my laptop's now playing a game?
No. Rather than doing just 1 inch, I'm going to do 1.25 inches. Did you have to shut everything down?
No, it has just finally decided to wake up. It's just working a bit slow, Tash, like yourself and myself at the moment.
Do you know what? It really is. And it's on the days that you need to be absolutely top of your game, because you've got to get your kids. That's a lot of layers I'm trying to cut through there. You've got to get the kids to new schools, and you don't know where anything is, but you know that you've bought them a new water bottle, and you know that you've bought them this, and you know that you bought them that. Do you know what I did not have for young Frederick? Come on, guess. Of all the things that I would not have had for him.
Oh, no. Go on.
Pencil case.
Oh, you are joking.
No, I'm not
The
joking.
thing you can actually make.
Yeah, no, the thing I can actually make. I was like, Freddie's, where's your pencil case? I don't have one, Mummy. Oh. What an absolute parenting fail.
I mean, there are worse parenting fails you could have had.
Yeah, I forgot to tell him where I was going to pick him up from school.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Sent him in without his phone because he shouldn't have phones in school, but then realised he was going to go to after school homework club, but they didn't have any homework, so I didn't know where to find him because I wouldn't let him take his phone. So well done me. I found him in the foyer looking a bit sorry for himself. He's alright. These are the things that he will regale everyone with, along with the number of times Mummy has forgotten to come and collect us from school.
It's, you know, character building, isn't it?
In my defence, I do now have an alarm on my phone that tells me to go and collect them. And the times when I haven't collected them has been when they've cancelled their school clubs, after school clubs, and sent an email which I haven't picked up. Right.
It's just now the added complication of turning up to the correct school
Oh, come
at
on.
the correct time.
I know, right. It's very complicated.
Yeah.
Very complicated.
You did use H640 with this one.
I did, I know I
originally,
did, yeah.
Snake, which is a fusible fleece interfacing for our viewers over the pond, because I know sometimes they go, H6 what?
H to what? To what?
Yeah. It's a fusible fleece interfacing.
It is. Now, if I want that to be there, don't I? So I'm going to have to do this there. It's alright. I'd quite like my zips to go the same way. I'm trying to use my brain. I think it's been overused of late.
Have you used it all up?
Yeah. Huh. Right.
Well, that's not allowed.
I'm going to centre the zip. Now you're going to have like 1/2 inch either side or whatever without anything. And that's fine, because it just means that we won't sew over the top of it. Let me just double check. Yes, when that is flipped into position, my square end is the same there. Do you see, can you see what I'm... Hang on, bear with. Let's take a closer look, shall we? So...
The level of smug.
I know, you can hear it, can't you?
Really can.
Even if you can't see my face. So that square end of the zip there, can you see that when this is flipped into position, that square end is going to be the same, which means that these two zips now will open the same way. It's a small thing, and it absolutely doesn't matter. And on the original one, I didn't. But if you have any sort of OCD type tendencies, you might want to do that. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. These videos are for watching back as many times as needs be. So this is my outer piece with zip pocket and everything else. I have a feeling that I interfaced from the other side. I sort of applied a steam from afar. But if it doesn't interface easily because it's waterproof, then it's pretty easy, because all you're going to do... no, turn a bit. all you're going to do is just stitch it in place, just sew baste it in place. So I've got my zip sandwich going on here. I have got one big blingy zip, so I am going to have a little rummage and just move that around out the way, foot back down.
I do like a feature zip pull.
I mean, it's very bling. I was going to do quite a masculine one because I thought that the pomegranate and the birds, I thought Josh would love that. That's right up his street. I'm just going to top stitch so that zip then is in place. But with the best will in the world, he is not a glittery zip kind of a guy. So I was like, well, I love the klimped, so klimped it is. And actually, I did that thing of realising, you know how they say that, like, doctors, it's like Freddie in the pencil case, isn't it? Like, doctors' kids are the last ones to go to the doctor. My son is the last one. Although, do you know what? I was very disappointed. He wanted a normal, plain, boring black bag for school.
Oh, it was always going to come. That day was always going to be here.
And he had such a beautiful cork one. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation.
Growing up.
I know. I know. I mean, I'm lucky he still speaks to me, I guess.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. For now, yeah.
It's generally to ask where stuff
thought,
is.
Isn't it, eh?
What, when my kids stop talking to me?
Yeah.
It'll be quiet. There won't be so
cheerful.
many demands. Right, so we go again. So outer fabric, right sides together with 2 outer fabrics, right sides together, and then we flip it and your lining fabrics will go right sides together as well. Your quilter's wash away tape is the key for not having to use pins and, you know, stab yourself, which, let's face it, I do a lot. I'm not great with pins, am I, Jem?
I'm trying to be diplomatic.
I would just know.
We give you quilt clips most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's fine. But I have to say, the quilter's wash away tape is probably the thing that we sell most of.
Sure.
And that's the thing, isn't it? It makes me laugh. It's like Kaif. You think of all those beautiful fabrics that he sells.
Yeah.
And yet the thing that he has sold most of in the world is the grey.
Yeah.
Whoops. No, I don't want to go there.
Yeah, his quilt wall.
Yeah.
The thing is, Natasha, if you had a make to do with a zip and you had to have one essential piece of kit that you couldn't do it without, it would hands down be that.
Yeah.
The
I just
tape.
missed off the edge of that, so I'm just going to unpick. Yeah, no, you're right. It absolutely would be. Now, where is my stitch unpicker? Oh.
And I think, actually, a lot of people that haven't bought it don't buy it because it says quilters. And they think, oh, no, I don't quilt. But, ironically, it's the one thing we really don't use it for.
I don't actually know what quilters would use it for, to be honest.
Quite.
But what... I mean,
Would it be
really...
binding, do we think?
Yeah, maybe. You'd have to use an awful lot, wouldn't you? Just come off the edge there. I did think it didn't sound quite right as I sewed it. Because I was too busy chatting.
Surely not.
I know, right? There we go. These things are quite easily sorted. There we go. So now I can indeed top stitch because I've actually sewn it all together. Hurrah! Hurrah for me. Yes. Oh, the cats went out for the first time today.
Oh.
And then it rained on them and they got quite cross and came back in again.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, quite cross. There was some very loud cross meowing. And they're going to be very demanding because they can't have a cat flap here. I'll put them a cat flap into the barn, but they can't have a cat flap into the house because all the doors are 400 years old. And apparently that's not a thing.
No.
Who knew?
No.
There we go. Right. I'm getting to grips. Do you know what this reminds me of? The very first time that we did a Natasha Makes show, and I had to use the switch the camera angles and everything else, and it was so clunky. And I feel like I'm back to that again. It's an extra layer of things to do. Tell you what, I could scratch my tummy and pat my head. I could do that, I'm pretty sure. Right.
Yeah.
Should we do the new thing that we do?
Go on.
The new thing that we do with box bottoms. Should we do that? Gemma's thinking, what do you do with a box bottom?
I'm muting with my...
Huh? You're doing what?
Muting on account of my sneezing and snivelling.
Oh.
So sorry. I
It's all
am
right.
here.
It's alright, it's alright.
I do confirm.
Yes.
I am here.
Yes. We are going to... If I had clips, I'd be dangerous right now. Because I would be... Oh, hang on. Right. We're going to fold towards that side, but you shouldn't have to. What's the word that I want? What's the word that I want?
This is one of those rare occasions where I'm not privy to what's in your head.
You shouldn't have to sew over the sides, so you're all right. I'm going to leave a turning through gap, so I'm going to sew down. Normally I would clip. I'm going to zoom in. Yes, I am. Sorry for everyone that's like, oh crikey, just someone take that off her already. When these are preset, it'll be so smooth. Right, so, but you'll thank me for this. Okay, we've sewn to the end here, yeah? Now this is our box bottom. We're just going to make sure that everything here is aligned. And then swivel this round, lift the foot and carry on sewing. So we're not stopping, we're not cutting threads, we're not doing any of that. We're going to sew all the way to the bottom of our lining here. I love this slate, and I love the slate because it would have gone with any of today's fabrics.
The slate is such a beautiful, really adaptable colour, isn't it? I've used loads of that in different makes.
And actually, when you get your plains bundles, you're going to have obviously all the lovely neutrals as well that will go beautifully with these as well. I'd be using those. Right, so I'm now going to sew all the way down this side. But just to stop and see, can you see? That's what it looks like. Can you see that? So we've sewn down one side and then we've just pulled the next bit around, so it's already starting to pull together, and it's a very clever way to box those bottoms, and you'll see why in a minute, because I tend to faff otherwise with box bottoms. Now you might have to go around the edge. There we go. Now we're going to sew lifting it up just so that you can tuck, whoops, the next bit in, and away you go. And then you're going to go and sew all the way down here. And again, just align those sides. Whoop. And the thing is, right, you can see that just came away slightly, but it absolutely doesn't matter. What matters is that you didn't have to cut that thread. So I'm just coming down here. Coming down, and I'm going to leave that rest of that turning through there. There. Now, let's go back to these bottoms, okay? Because now all you have to do is pull the fabrics away and they instantly want to meet up, which is brilliant. And that's the joy. Normally I'd be faffing about all over the place, but instantly they're there, they want to meet, and you can just sew across them. And that's perfect. Same here. I'm just going to pull them apart, and look, they just want to meet in the middle, which is just brilliant. You can nest them if you want. And it's always worth checking that you've caught it on both sides. Now, here, just bear in mind that you've got cork both sides, so you just need to make sure that you have got your cork on both sides. Again, pull it to one side and then you're going to sew across. And if you have to, with this, sew slightly wider seam allowance, then do. One going one way, one going the other. And then I would always stop and check, have I sewn through both sides? Yes, I have. So again, making sure you've got cork on both sides, nesting the seam, sewing across it. And you'll see that I start with my foot on it and then reverse off, so that I'm not having to try and chunk up onto a few layers. And there they are, right? Do-do-do. Ha! So we can now come through here. Be grateful that we remembered to leave our turning through hole. Realise that probably we didn't need H640 anyway. Embrace our blinginess. There is a lot of blinginess going on here. It's not even subtle, is it? Because I went with a gold cork.
Subtle? What's that then?
I know. And then you can birth your bag, as it were. Now, if you don't want to use anything as substantial as cork, use some of your lighter weight waxes. They will work beautifully. Then the whole thing is water resistant. Oh, look at this, it's looking good. And then just folding that seam under, I'm going to top stitch that seam there, Haha. Wee. No, that's all the boxes on the windowsill that no one needs to see. And again, you can do this in a thread that matches. There we go. Zoom out. Yeah. Stuff it in. Oh, it didn't need H640 gem. You can pop a little tab, by the way, if you want. I haven't done this time, but you can. I cut the fabric ready to and then chatted and completely forgot.
Sorry, I was coughing.
Ah, but there it is,
It's
everybody.
such a beautiful thing.
Look at that.
Looks great, Tash.
And my blingy bits. Quite happy with my blingy bits. There you go. That is today's remake of the Essential Wash Bag. We did it with faux fur, faux suede before. So you've got a couple of tucky-inny bits there. And then all beautiful inside. You could use your Rainford twill inside if you want it waterproof inside as well. Did we ever load those extra meters that I found of that?
Of the
Rainford twill.
I believe so, yes.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
pretty sure that's gone.
Yeah, the waterproof
Natasha,
lining.
your original demonstration of this was the 31st of January 2023.
My goodness.
And we revisited it last year. So we have some demonstrations, but very importantly, and doesn't always get a mention, we don't necessarily have time, but Laura rightly observes that this project is on the Natasha Makes Designs members space, so there's absolutely no excuse for the members not to make it.
Oh, there you go, in all its full glory. There it is.
So for those who don't know about Natasha Makes Designs, Tash,
do you know what? I have to admit to you, right? I did a thing with the Tilda fabrics. I did a thing because we haven't given you all the love and attention that you deserve with the move and everything else. So as an apology, our members got such, this is why we didn't have any Tilda left, such a mega discount on the Tilda. It was insane. And we want to do that more regularly for our members. So member perks, it's going to be going forward some discounts on bundled fabrics, some juicy ones coming up. But also you get a Zoom every month with me. If you can't make it, don't worry, it's recorded. But that Zoom workshop is with me in person on Zoom. And next Monday we will be doing a folded pouch. And you can do that out of, well, 2.5 meters with a lot left over. It's a squidge over a fat quarter that you need for the lining and the outer fabric. So that's what we're going to be making on Monday. But it just means that you can ask me questions. You're there in person. Gemma's generally there if she's not in a field. Makes her sound like a farmer. She likes to camp with her caravans. She's not, tending the pigs or anything.
No.
And yeah, so that's what we do. And then you've got lots of how-to makes, tips, tricks, everything else, how to do things, all on that members page as well. So there's lots on there. We obviously as we do more of these and there's more content, the price of the subscription will go up for when you join. But if you join at any point, the price that you pay when you join is the price you will always pay unless you leave and come back. Okay, so all the time that you join at that rate, that is the rate that you pay. And then obviously you get more and more value for money. The more that we add, the more that we do. And we do want to do more and more and more on the subscription side. But the discount that you had on the Tilda would have more than paid for your entire year's membership. Just going to say, that's the sort of ridiculous discounts that you get. So, yeah, it was a big one.
it's a
On
really
the
lovely
original,
way.
on the original subscription price. That
Yeah,
is.
it's a really lovely way for us to thank our early supporters of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the honouring of the price from the point that they joined, because I don't know anyone else who does it.
the only person that I knew and who gave me the idea for it, and I thought that is very, very good, is lovely Michelle. Do you remember she very early days came on and did some leather pouches with it, leather wallets with us, and she now owns Powertex, and she does it with her Powertex subscriptions.
Great brand.
And yeah, and you know, and
stuff.
just and like me, you know, she wants to do the best for her members. She wants to give good value for money. So yeah, that really resonated with me. So that was why I took that idea on. But there we go. So this is the essential wash bag. You can add tabs there if you want, but otherwise it's perfectly easy to just open, pop everything in, and away you go. So thank you for joining us. I know it's not our regular day. Go on, Jem.
Go very, very quickly, just because we had some more lovely messages on YouTube.
Oh,
Cynthia said, greetings, happy to see you still standing in a survived move. Dub Shaddai has given you an idea for Emily's party.
Oh, yes, I need that.
She says, why not a crafty garden party, autumn themed,
Okay.
hot chocolate and marshmallows? Which, if there's not going to be belting rain, is not a bad shout.
Schmores in the back garden, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Exactly. And if you can set some kind of gazebo up or something like that for just a few children, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Gazebo?
Crafts and hot chocolate, marshmallows and s'mores. Be great.
Yes. Or we could go roller skating.
Well, there's that too. I'm going to say there's more propensity for injury there, but hey, what do I know? Glennis says, oh goodness, just joined. What an exciting day. Let's not pretend you're in control. We all know that's Gemma's job. Lovely to hear, Gemma. So that's nice.
We don't even pretend, do we?
No.
We don't even pretend anymore.
No.
I have ideas. Gemma organises me. That's great.
I just remember a new member of staff coming along and hearing the warehouse team going, so Natasha owns the company, but Gemma's the boss. And I just was like, I had a double take. I'd got coffee in my mouth, sort of spat it back into the cup and went, did you just say that? And they were like, well, it's true.
It's true. Yeah.
But it's fine, it works. It's like a marriage, isn't it, Tash?
It's worked for years and years and years. Gemma and I have known each other since we were 16, 17. So we go back...
So all of about 5 years or something, right?
An awful long way, yeah. All of 5 or 6 years. It's amazing what we've crammed into that time, to be fair. You've got a 20-year-old daughter, which is amazing. So yeah, so it is one of those things. It's not a normal place to work, that's for sure.
No.
And when we have kids out of school, when they come and they do their first sort of job, maybe we know a parent or something like, oh, they can come and cut some fabric or whatever with us. We do have to warn them that they probably won't work anywhere like this again.
No.
Which might be a good or a bad thing, who knows? But it's our own unique style, and we're very happy with that. So it's all good.
Lots of love for today's make.
Ah, good. It's a great make.
Loving the bag you've made today. I've stocked up on my Willow Bough Blue. That's why we got it back, Barbara, because we know how much you guys love it.
Do you want to have a little quick run through of these? I'll do it from a distance. I can't zoom in on this camera yet, but
Joe says, love this pattern and always looks different. Sue says, I've made so many of these essential wash bags as presents. My favourite wash bag. It is a great make.
Because you've got pockets on the outside, but you've got plenty of space on the inside. We like that.
Big one as well.
Yes. This is your birds and pomegranate. You see, if I was making one for Josh, I'd make it out of this. Or the willow bough. Then you've got, this is the one that I use, this is your Klimt, and these are all on a buy to get a third free. That could be of the same design. If you're making cushions or something, you might want that 1.5 meters, all in the same design, or you can mix and match, or you can buy 6, get 2 free. Like it does scale up as well. This is your Leicester, this is your William Morris Leicester, and this is in the forest. It's quite nice actually to see them from afar and what impact that does, because we've also got it in Moonlight. Love this one too. Now if you're doing cushions, maybe think about getting some of the willow bough and that one together, because they work. And then last but possibly my favourite in these your English roses on duck egg. How simply beautiful is that? Stunning. So there we are. They are your fabrics du jour. We will be back on now Monday. Obviously, we are going to do the members. You can join by going to the members area of our website, Natasha Makes, and go down to the memberships. And it's the Natasha McCarty Designs membership that you want to join. That's where you're going to get your discounts. That's where you're going to get your Zooms. If you're a quilter, then Quilting with Jane is absolutely perfect. She's got an entire quilt on there, and we're now starting the second one. So of course, you know that you've got all of those back episodes as well, if you like. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know, this is a good chance to have a proper class.
Yeah.
You know, if you've tried making something, you've struggled, and you bring it and show it on screen and say, this is what's happened. Natasha or Jane will have a look at it on the screen and say, right, hang on, this is where you've gone wrong. We've done this. We've done the troubleshooting. You can, if you want to, be completely anonymous, camera off, and just watch. That's fine.
And
but you can be as involved as you want to be.
Yeah, we have that too. You know, we have those that are like, oh no, don't want to speak. All that we would ask is that if you've got anything on in the background, that you just stay on mute. And if you want to ask a question, come off mute. Or if you don't have the TV or the radio, or a husband discussing, you know, your bank details or whatever, because we've had that before, then then you know, just stay on mute. Otherwise, as soon as you've got a question, just come off mute and you're good to go. It's all good. And then you can chat away, which is lovely. Really, really, really lovely. And we spotlight my camera so that even when people do chat, it doesn't flick between them. So you can still see the make, as long as I remember to do that. And if I don't, one of you always reminds me too. So it's all good.
Natasha, one final little reminder for everybody. If you are purchasing your outdoor digital water repellent fabric today, make sure you put your, if it's 3 or multiples of 3, that you put all the units in your basket. Don't put 2 in and expect a third to automatically be added.
Oh no, because we don't know what you want.
No.
No, I don't know what you want.
The system is an automated system. So you'll add the 3, and then when you go to checkout, the price of the one will be discounted to 0. But you do need to add the 3 or the multiple of 3.
We won't assume
to get that free one.
We won't assume which one it is that you want, because we're not mind readers and we'll just get it wrong. So if you want to take advantage, I mean, you might not want to take advantage and have a free half metre, that's up to you. But if you do, and if you are that person, because someone's obviously done it for Gemma to warn me, I know Gemma very well. She'll be sitting there going, someone's just done it, come on. If that is you, and you're sitting there going, oh no, that was me, then what I would suggest you do is just message us, and Gemma can adjust your order. Just say info@natashamakes.com. Really sorry, I had a blonde moment.
That was me.
You know, I'm blonde, I have them all the time. Please, can you just add this to my order? This is the one that I would like for free. Otherwise, we won't send it. That sounds like a threat, but we just won't know. It won't come off our exports when we export the orders. Guys, this is a 2-day only deal with the buy 2 get a third free. So make the most of that today. We've got Friday deals this week. We've got some lovely Friday deals this week. So do check out your... Oh, and a little treat actually for you in our newsletter. But only for those that bother to read their newsletters. If you don't read your newsletters, then you won't know what the treat is.
And you're going to be so annoyed if you miss this.
I know. I do sound a bit school marmy, don't I? I do apologise. But, you know, snooze you lose. Thank you ever so much. And thank you for bearing with us while we are in complete and utter mayhem. We love you very much for that. We really do. And we will see you on Monday, one way or another. Take care. Oh, I think we've got Tilda Fabrics on Monday, haven't we?
Shh.
What am I allowed to say?
Secrets.
We've got Tilda Fabrics on Monday. Not these ones. We've got like universal type. Yeah, but for those people that are on the workshop.
I know. I keep refreshing the page to see where our supplier's at with that dispatch. So they're going to get a poke from me today to say, is it on its way to us?
I can't do pre-record until the fabric comes, so I'm a bit stuck. All right, everybody. Thank you ever so much for watching. I will see you on Monday, one way or the other. Thank you ever so much. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.